Just say you will.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Please tap that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. So we have to talk about the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion part 1 today that just aired, and we're going to get into it. I want to say that all the information in the video is alleged. All commentary will be in my very own opinion. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. So I just got done watching part 1 of the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. I caught the full episode on one of those forum pages on YouTube because I will not be giving Carlos King not one view. But from watching that, 2 people really played. Well, 3, but the Scotts, Kimmi and Maurice, we gonna count them as one since they married. But them and Nell, Fletcher, yeah, they played. Let's start with the Scotts. The fact that Maurice is sitting up here on this reunion stage and trying to make Mel out to be the bad guy or in the wrong for having conversations and making comments on his very, very public arrest and DUI charge is ridiculous. I mean, you don't have to sit up there and try to deflect in order to not accept accountability for something you did. Maurice and them was posting on fucking Instagram before the arrest happened and after the arrest. So I'm gonna say it's safe to say that, in my opinion, we did believe that you were driving under the influence. We seen you partying at Black and looks to be doing, some drinking and other things we don't know. But then you have a wreck and get arrested. I mean, some people going to have some stuff to say about that. But to take it as far as saying Mel was trying to disparage his character is laughable. And this is one of the reasons nobody can really take them serious. The Scotts, both 1.0 and 2.0, are big hypocrites, and they will gaslight the shit out of you. So like Mel pointed out, the arrest and even the lipstick comments were a topic of discussion on social media. Here on YouTube, a lot of different content creators was discussing that. And we already know that Kimmi nor Maurice have never been shy about making comments or getting in and adding their 2 cents into a conversation about Mel. Nobody on the cast has. So Kimmi is just sitting back waiting for her turn to bark and get to speaking. She's Maurice's guard dog. They wanted to play around with Carlos King and say, everything was speculation, which it was. But at the same time, you guys don't make it no better. Y'all not being clear. Y'all can't give a very precise answer as to where you guys were with Kimmi. We know your husband tucked your ass in. No matter what you try to backtrack, you've done it plenty times for him before. We know what you're doing this time. But Maurice was very specific, saying he was traveling instead of saying he was driving. Yeah, we called that Maurice. But also, he doesn't stay that far from Black. So where were you traveling? Because you didn't get arrested to about 11:30 a.m., if I'm not mistaken. We know you guys can party all night long, but to noon, you were still wearing the same clothes that you were the night before. Come on now. But just like Mel pointed out, although it was a topic of conversation, we don't give a fuck. So cheating and lipstick aside, it's just the fact that y'all are really trying to turn it on Mel and make it about her making comments on this. It's the fact that Kimmi really sent her Snoop Dogg looking ass right there ready to go at this woman for something she know that Mel didn't just bring up. We already know by now that production asked her to bring that conversation up. So I'm gonna need Kimmi to really pipe the fuck down, because she also just said she don't put nothing past anybody when she was asked about if she believes Maurice will cheat on her. And he got mad, as we can see, because he didn't like that answer, which is why he came back and gave that angry ass sarcastic comment. Instead of just letting her have that moment, he comes back and say, and I don't put anything past Kimmi. Baby, we know Kimmi over there getting fucked and tucked in because you want to go 2 rounds every day, literally sucking the life out that motherfucking lady with your ping ping. So Kimmi, no matter what you say, no matter who you try to flip on and curse out, baby, you still have a bullshit ass husband. And nothing will change the fact, no matter how many times you try to play clean up woman, that your marriage sucks. We know you chased a good for nothing Negro and used your own son, your only child, as a pawn in your scheme to try to trap a fucking barber. One that, even though he is well into his 40s, stay out all night, likes to drink and party, and wants you to bend over and have sex with him multiple times a day. Your husband that you had to apologize to for getting cancer. Your husband who you always have to put on your fucking superwoman cape and and come out here and save and clean up behind because he is publicly embarrassing you every chance he get. That fat, nasty horn dog who head looked like a muscle on Ken's thigh. So by all means, Kimmi, stick beside your loser, but quit trying to push your delusions out on other people and sitting there and saying, oh, anytime you guys make a comment about Mel, y'all get in trouble, but she gets to say what she wants to say. And that's a bold-faced lie. Y'all don't get in trouble. Y'all get treated accordingly. And you, if you ask me, she's been a little too nice with you, Kimmi, because you been showed your true hand. You was never a friend. You been a fucking op. All them bullshit ass comments you made, you've always stuck and took up for Martell. You tried to take up for Ariane, but you want to sit up here and get mad because Mel made mention to something on the show that people were already discussing on social media. So Kimmi, I'm gonna need you to have several seats, and I'll be back after we watch the other parts of the reunion. I'm gonna be back for Kimmi, y'all, but let's move on to Nell Fletcher fake ass. So before the reunion went off, we got to see a little flash of what's to come, and it was Nell Fletcher being a fake ass bitch. Here and now, at the moment I record this, we know Mel said on her live that she spent 2 hours with the Fletcher because they wasn't even filming and wasn't going to be filming. Mel went out of her way and dedicated time to them. You know, that time that Nell keeps screaming that she spent trying to mentor somebody, but she backtracked on camera and said it wasn't Mel that really was asking for anything, but it was Martell. Yeah, Mel spent her time that she could have been making her money, and she helped the Fletchers get back on the show. And this is how they repay her. They falling in line with all of the rest of the flying monkeys and trying to see what they can bring out to make Mel look bad in the public eye. For Nell to get up there and claim that she left her dying mother to go see about Mel during her divorce, I call bullshit. And then here come her always electric slide hidden dancing ass husband Chris Fletcher trying to co-sign. So you mean between the both of you bird brains thought it was a good idea for your wife to leave her dying mother to go see about some other people's marital issues. And I just have to say, I don't believe that not one bit. And even if it were true, it speaks more to Nell than it does to Mel, because we all know the type of person that Mel is. If she were to know your mother was in that type of health condition, she would be reaching out to you, sending prayers and seeing if there's anything she can do to comfort and help you. But the fact that you are trying to use this and flip it on this woman later on down the line, how long ago did this happen? And you're trying to bring it up on TV right now. Why? Because you have ulterior motives for bringing this type of thing up. Shame on you, Nell. Y'all should not want to be on a TV show that bad. And from what Lexi has had to say, because yes, you guys, Lexi hopped down in the content creators chat and had a few things to say about Nell Fletcher stating she left her dying mother. So what Lexi had to say down in those comments, she said, I never knew her and her mother to be close. And follows that up with another comment, laughing my ass off. I thought they hated each other. Lexi also made mention to why you guys didn't have a wedding the first time. She says it was because you were pregnant. So yeah, Nell Fletcher, it's looking like you and your husband are some liars, some adulterers, allegedly, and really bit the hand that fed y'all. The fact that Mel is the reason that y'all were even on the show anymore, and y'all turn around and bite her like that doesn't make any sense. Y'all some fake ass motherfuckers. I'm so glad that Mel decided to leave this show, and I wish them nothing but what they deserve. You guys let me know what y'all think about all this down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.